Hi, I'm Kate Shoemate with the Christian Working Woman, and today we're talking about what really matters, connecting with God even in the busiest seasons. Sometimes life can feel like a sprint from one moment to the next, from the moment the alarm goes off to the moment you finally collapse in bed. Work deadlines, family needs, endless notifications. Sometimes it feels like there's no space left to breathe, let alone connect with God. Right now, I'm in one of those seasons and it's exhausting. I've told my husband time and time again, I haven't reached my limit or crossed it, but I'm definitely bumping up against the edges every now and again. Maybe you can relate to that. Are there pressures of life and work? Do they just feel a bit much right now? In seasons like this, we desperately need to stay connected to the Lord. But in the busyness, how do we do that? If you've ever thought, I want to spend time with the Lord, but I'm just so busy, you're not alone. But here's the good news. God doesn't require perfectly quiet mornings or an empty calendar to meet with you. He meets with us in our day as we intentionally practice His presence. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus." Notice that it says every situation. That means even in between meetings or while you're taking care of your kids or when you are working on a really overwhelming project. Not long ago, I was working on a presentation to a few dozen college students on a topic I love, but I was really struggling. The night before I gave the presentation, I found myself completely awake at 1 a.m., overwhelmed. It wasn't that I was super anxious about one presentation. I was overloaded by everything on my plate between personal challenges and work deadlines. It was just a bit much. See what I mean? I'm bumping up against my limits. The next day, everything in me wanted to call the organizer and tell her, "I'm so sorry, I just can't make it." Of course, I wouldn't do that unless it was a true emergency, so I leaned hard on the Lord, practicing something called a breath prayer. It's a simple practice where you pair slow breathing with a short prayer, letting God's truth settle into your mind and body. Mine sounded something like, "More of you, less of me. More of you, less of me." For me, this simple prayer focused my heart and mind on what really mattered during a really overwhelming moment. Listen, that day was crazy, just as I had expected it to be, but I went through it moment by moment with the Lord. Practicing something like a breath prayer is a simple rhythm that helps us release what we can't control and remember who is in control. Even 30 seconds like this in between meetings can reset our hearts. Here are a few other ways that you can stay connected to God during a busy day. You could listen to a chapter from the Bible on your commute. You could set a phone reminder to pause and pray for a few minutes at lunchtime. You could whisper a breath prayer before maybe a stressful meeting. The goal is not to add another task to your checklist. It's to invite God into what you're already doing. So when your schedule is full and your soul feels scattered, just remember God's peace is available right where you are in every situation. Breathe in His presence and breathe out your worries. That quiet, steady connection, that's what really matters.